And hello there folks, this is your Uncle Troy, and this is a little world tour of the server we used to have. I'm now playing it in a single player mode, but there's been a request to have this map available for download, so I'm doing so. And you should find a link in the video description on how to download this. This is for Feed the Beast with the MindCrack mod pack, version 8.3.2 I believe of the MindCrack mod pack. But I figured I'd show you around a little so you would know where you are when you download the thing. So here's our spawn area, which also features a very large pyramid here. Strength, jump boost, resistance, speed, haste, and regen and speed 2. And I don't need this. I don't know why I clicked on that. Alright, let's get our regular interface back. As you can see, you can exit and leave the area, or you can come here through this creeper hole that got blown up. So over here we have our community center, which is just a bunch of starting chests. I think some of these might have something. Yeah, just some food and some beds, which some have been taken away. And over here we have a charcoal farm, where I left a note at the start when we started the server. It says, when possible, use charcoal instead of coal. Save the coal for making graphite plates and diamonds. Should be many stacks of charcoal in the chest. And they were. And here's just a bunch of stuff people have dropped off, including a crowbar. Over here is TechDolphin's house that he made here at spawn, where he saved all his stuff. So plenty of supplies left around in these chests if you want to start making stuff. And he also has a computer set up. And let's see, he used to have some enchanting stuff here. I think he's moved it. And over here is Kayla-tastic's house, where she has a refrigerator, which I think spits beef at you. Yeah. Venison steak. No. Maybe steak. I don't know. I'm not sure what I had. Let's try it again. Yep, must be steak it's sticking at. Venison steak must have come somewhere else. Hehe. I assume there's a dispenser back there somewhere behind this iron door. And I think she has the prettiest bedroom I've ever seen in any Minecraft build. Let's see if it's still up here. Yeah, she used these trees from leaves from some kind of sparkling silver tree, and they sparkle. It just makes the prettiest little bedroom I've ever seen. And let's see, get back out. And over here we have some tree farms and some regular farms. Looks like some creepers blew up or something. Replace what you take. Yes, we have some little... You are not my master. These are stone golems, but they're not my masters. We've got chickens. We've got cowses. Lots of creeper holes. Cowses. I think we had sheep at some point. Where did I see the sheep? Yeah, over here we got sheeps. And it looks like we don't have many sheeps left. But there's supposed to be some kind of automated system here, as you can see. But I didn't build this, so I'm not sure. And up here we've got some kind of floating island and some kind of mob trap, and some more houses over there in the distance. Feel free to check those out. Alright, over here we have Love Squid's mage tower he built. I'll leave it up to you to examine that. And all sorts of bee stuff here. And over here we have more bee stuff. Bee yourself. And pointless button, warning, pointless. And this is Lime 2149's house. I believe he goes by the Grim Creeper now. We have the community mage tower, which includes, over here we got the portal to the nether if you want to go to the nether. Up here about the second or third level of this tower you have the portal into the Twilight Forest, which I think I'll show you real quick. not here. Here we go. And no matter how many times you go into the Twilight Forest, you still get a achievement. But we have many portals. We have a portal here that takes you over to a load to a Minotaur maze. Whoops. Up here you have portals to many other things. Whoa, come on. Fly right. Not sure where this portal takes you. Hello, dear. Not sure where this portal takes you, but I am sure where this portal takes you to a place over here where I've completely mined out a Minotaur maze using come on, load. Using a quarry here, which is still going. The quarry is fed by several charcoal generators, which are fed by an infinite source of charcoal back at my main base. So let's show you my main base. Doop. Back here, back to the Twilight Forest portal. And I usually take a shortcut and go out the top here. Starting to get dark. Over here we have another house. I forget whose house this is. Duck's rustic cabin. So somebody named Duck. Over here is the factory. Oh, that is some type of blimp tower. Over here we have a, I'm not a sign. Over here we have a, this is Tech's factory. And it was supposed to be just, instead of having everybody make their own machines, we would have one big building with all the machines. And down here is a matter fabricator of some type, which is not working properly. I think we don't have it wired up right or something, so y'all are feel free to try to get the matter fabricator working, because Tech has tons of solar panels back here to power it. Alright, and if you take this over cheer, where is it? Oh yeah, this was our original little base when we first started out. It's a little temporary base when we first entered the server. So this portal leads you to my house, but you can also fly because it's just a few hundred blocks over this way, assuming you have a jetpack. It's easier to get to with a jetpack than it is to try to go across the hello, Mr. Mad Zombie. And you come down here. By the way, all these leaves and these trees cause lag. I'm only getting like 13 frames per second there when I was fighting that skeleton. Alright, so here's my base. You see I've got a giant tree farm, which is tended by all these turtles here. Over here in the distance, once it loads. Some more people built some houses over here. Oh, if you need rubber, here's a rubber tree plantation. But some more houses, including a prank tree that I grew on top of a house. But that was right before we reset the server, so they never saw it. If you were ever curious about this little door down here, this is just a temporary base when I moved away from the main community center. And entrance to my base is through this hole here, where you have all the stuff. Over here we have a cactus farm. Over here we have a collection for upstairs. All the leaves fall, come down here. Feed the cinder chest, which is also accessed by all the turtles up there so they can replant. Extra stuff that just falls into the water ends up here. And then we have a extra supply of saplings, which are fed to this auto crafting table, which gives us all these plant balls. The plant balls go over here, where this fermenter ferments them into biomass, and then these stills fermented into biofuel, which goes into these biogenerators. And these are powered by these Bluetricity engines, which aren't being powered now because we have no sunlight upstairs, but there's some solar cells up there. I kind of glossed over that. But that's a secondary power system which just powers my recycling, which is fed by the quarry. Anything that comes from the quarry goes through that sorting system. And extra stuff we don't need, like all sorts of cobble, goes to this chest here, where it's pumped into a couple of recyclers. The recyclers send it to this auto crafting table, which turns the scrap into scrap boxes. The scrap boxes get kicked out over here, and again get some sorting and end up in this chest over here. So most of it's various dusts, but occasionally you get stuff like sticks and rubies. The sticks, by the way, go here. Since the sticks can't be recycled, I send them over here into this generator, which also powers the recyclers. My main power source is this collection of charcoal generators here, which upstairs when the tree farm, I'm going to go to daylight here real quick. Let's wait while we sleep. And awakeness. Alright, if you ever need some potatoes, here's some potatoes. But the tree farm upstairs drops down. That iron gate there either sends it over here or down to here, which is my charcoal farm. Self-replenishing. When you start taking charcoal out and the redwood log's empty, then this pump over here kicks in and feeds the farm, and basically 2 runs of that and you can get to 30 levels. But otherwise we send it up to here, where it comes into this induction furnace, which is powered by a couple of generators, and we have a infinite source of charcoal basically. This charcoal ender chest also is found down here. Feeds these charcoal generators, which feeds this MFE, which feeds this MFSU. When the MFE gets empty, it signals through this redstone wire into these generators, which causes them to be fed by the ender chest charcoal. Ooh, and a beef steak too. Venison steak and regular steak. Pay no attention. And that feeds all this stuff. My big old blast furnace here, industrial blast furnace. My automated coal into diamonds, which is covered in another episode, and my various little, macerators, my collection of gold and lead and whatnot, electric furnace, extractor, compressor. Mentioned before in earlier videos, we've got the automatic sorting system here using a bunch of diamond filters. And if it won't go in where it's supposed to go, it goes up and gets recycled. Over here we have my most recent experiment where I created a crafting turtle which can replicate itself by taking ingredients from these various chests and making itself more turtles, which go into the turtle here. Yeah, there we go. And now we have 7 turtles. Ha 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 ha. And that time I did not add the thunder. The thunder actually happened by itself. So anyway, so there's a quick tour of the place. Let's see, end portal. I cannot remember where the end portal was. I never knew where it was. I just used a waypoint, and then we changed. But I think there's an entrance to the turtle, or excuse me, to the end. If you fly over this way, somewhere around where I had this quarry, we found an end portal. So somewhere around in here, underneath this water, I think somewhere right around in here, is the end portal. So find that if you can, otherwise you're on your own. Okay, well that's about all there is to our little well, I won't say that's all there is. If you go north, or no, excuse me, this is west. If you go west, you may eventually find some other buildings. Just, explore. But this download will be available for about a week. The file transfer site I use, which can handle very large files without asking for user registration and payment and whatnot, and having to sign up and agree to go on mailing lists and whatnot, only holds files for a week. So use the file link in the description below, and you can have your very own copy of this here world. Play with it. Tell me what you think. If you have any suggestions for new videos, leave those in the comment section below. Please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps. And favorite or share this video with others. This is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night.